Announcement today, 1 p.m. Central Time. What time is it, guys? Is it 1 p.m.? I don't know. I don't know. Is it 1 p.m.? It is. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think we're late. Oh my god. That's too bad. I guess, guys, I'm sorry. We're not gonna do the announcement today. Oh yeah, we missed the window. Like, I had to do it. The thing is, it's like I had to do it. It's like an eclipse, right? If you miss it the one day, it's not going to be around for another 80 years. So I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen today. I apologize. But what I do have, fortunately, is I do have a video. Somebody made a video for me, and I'm sorry we weren't able to do the announcement today. It really is just a disappointment, but unfortunately, you know, that's life. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this video. Who is OTK? Wow, I look great. Damn. Damn, I look really good. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Go-to place for live streaming entertainment on the internet.
Yeah.
With a history that goes back many years. Many memorable events have happened over the lifetime of the site, like Twitch plays Pokemon.
Is this Ice Poseidon's cameraman? I met that guy once, but like, yeah, is it? I thought so. Okay, yeah. I don't remember his name.
Ninja playing Fortnite with Drake, and Soulja Boy telling his viewers to turn their speakers down. Twitch has not only become a place for individual creators to grow,
we went to
but also a hub
Burger.
for all collaboration.
I remember that.
Since the site's conception, streamers have come together to create, entertain, and most importantly, get those sweet Twitch primes.
That's what
many groups and organizations.
It sucks because like now, like we hardly ever get the opportunity to. It's like anytime you sell out for Twitch Prime nowadays, like everybody gets mad at you. Like I'm telling you guys, for anybody who's a new viewer, Twitch Prime, like begging for Twitch Primes used to be like cool. It used to be like, man, give me money. And then people were like, oh, I forgot. And like I had like a, yeah, that's the emote and everything about that. Yeah. And I don't know what happened, man. I think people just ran out of Twitch Primes. That's what it was.
Have formed throughout the years, but none quite like OTK. A group of WoW nerds and a man-child who joined forces with the goal of making content no other streamer nor organization would dare to make.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest,
because no other org would even think.
That event, the funniest thing about that is like whenever we did this event, is like, you know, some of the viewers, I mean, the viewers, like, let's be honest, like if we had, because at the beginning of it, right, like I started the whole thing off and it had like a green screen behind me and everything, and then I pushed it down, and like whenever I did that, like literally nobody could have expected that, and they were like, what the fuck, that's so crazy. And it's like it was such a surprise to them, and they could have never even predicted that would have happened at all. Like I was actually surprised because I went through a whole sword run, nobody even saw it in any way.
Mostly because no other org would even think about attempting the dumb shit that they do. But
it's because no other org would go out and do physical activity. That's the real reason.
One True King has quickly become one of the #1 orgs on Twitch. Considering the young age of the org, OTK has some minor bumps in their path, but have still been able to put out content that improves with every stream. And besides, they're a new org. These things happen. The story of...
Bro, like, I remember that stream, like, that lady that was at that event, man, like, she was coming up, like, I don't know why she was wearing a tiara. Like, I still have no idea why that was happening. Like, why was she wearing a tiara? Like, what was the point of that?
OTK is a story filled with sponsors, content creators, and a lots of spending. Back in July 2019, on a twin air mattress, after wrapping up a classic WoW tournament with Mia Malkova's boyfriend, S-Fan and Asmongold reflected on the ease and large amount of positive feedback from the stream. While reading comments on how well the overall event was.
This is actually what we did. Like, I'm not kidding. Like this, we literally did this. The only part that's inaccurate is my hair. That's Photoshop. They removed some of my hair. It didn't look like that.
Asmon began to think, and he took a sip from his Wendy's cup. Asmon pondered the possibilities of broadening his horizons. Asmon had many offers to join orgs, but he knew if he was going to get involved with an organization, it would have to be his own. After sharing his thoughts with Rich and S-Fan, the three began to bounce ideas off each other.
That's actually true, yeah.
Unfortunately, as the plan was coming to fruition, S-Fan completely
That's what it's like whenever you try to send me a DM.
The conversation by going on about the classic WoW hype. This set back the creation of OTK by 4 months. It wouldn't be until the beginning of 2020 that the idea would begin to take shape. But Asmon, Rich, and S-Fan knew they couldn't do it by themselves. They figured that it would be in their best interest to recruit more people to help make their dreams a reality. And
that's true, because none of us...
ICDC, Asmon knew that he had to succeed. They needed someone who was hardworking, passionate, and trustworthy.
It's the guy from JoJo.
That first person who came to be, in their minds, was Tips Out Baby.
The thing is, like, with Tips, right, is, like, the problem that me and S-Fan and Rich had is, like, nobody wanted to do any actual work, right? So, like, we had this idea, like, oh, man, we start up this org, we're going to have all this stuff. But we're like, man, we need somebody to actually, like, do it. You know what I mean? And so that's where Tips came in, you know.
With his previous knowledge on how to run an actual business and well put together classic Duel League, Tips Out Baby seemed to be the perfect fit. Now, a part of the crew, Tips Out began to contract branding.
I really hate looking at these pictures of us whenever we were younger because we visibly look a lot younger. And this was like maybe 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I hate seeing these pictures from like just a few years ago. It's like, man, what the hell happened?
Agencies, making OTK more of a reality than an idea.
That's whenever I went Spicy Nuggets. I remember, like, I was going to get, like, my friends and everybody to, like, go there with me. And then, like, nobody wanted to go with me to get Spicy Nuggets. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put on a suit, and I'm going to go up there all by myself, and I'm going to get Spicy Nuggets and eat them. And that was the same day that we had the I remember it was the day that we had a name reservation for Classic WoW. And my name got stolen.
Rich, S-Fan, and Tips Out were all WoW affiliated. They knew that in the beginning, OTK's content would be more WoW related. But they didn't want it to always be like this. In order to expand their content, they all thought long and hard who would be best fit. And after some time, they all had the same name in mind. Shroud. But unfortunately, he was locked into the Mixer contract, so they all agreed on the second best candidate, Mizkif, who was known for his witty banter, likable personality, and willingness to entertain no matter the risk. Mizkif knew that he'd have easy content for at least a week if he joined OTK, and so he did. This relieved Asmon, and now with the full squad, they could begin to take necessary steps to fully establish the org. Unfortunately, they ran into some problems with the org's original name, Prime, as it was already taken by some British and American YouTubers.
Yeah, we were actually going to call it Prime or something else like that. And, like, I remember basically we talked to, like, a legal team, and they're like, is this going to be a problem with, you know, Twitch Prime? And they were just like, listen, it's Amazon. It's time to think of another name.
Feeling defeated, they went back to their treehouse and came up with a new name we know as today, One True King.
Imagine that.
The reasoning behind this name? Because they're stupid. Now with an official name and members.
I want to let you know, like, that actually wasn't, like, in character. Mizkif, I think, actually hates the name. And he probably just added, like, that, that wasn't, like, in character or anything. Like, he actually hates it.
OTK was ready to be announced in an unexpected fashion. Each member tweeted a cryptic video of DeviantArt characters of themselves, one by one.
They're not DeviantArt. If they did, they'd have extra body parts that were sexual organs that nobody even knows exist yet.
Leaving to the public to speculate that they were going to reveal a D&D campaign. But on October 11, 2020, on Asmongold's stream, they revealed OTK to the world. Following the reveal, the guys quickly realized that none of them knew how to operate a camera. So NMP LOL was announced as OTK's 6th member.
Isn't it crazy? Like, honestly, it's funny for me to think about how bad Nick's announcement video is. It really is funny because, like, you think, like, look at Bruce's announcement video and, like, look at Nick's announcement video. Like, we did Nick dirty. Oh my God.
Shortly after, OTK's first event was held, the Halloween IRL Transmog Contest. This stream consisted of Asmon, S-Fan, Rich Campbell, Mizkif, Melena's boyfriend rating viewer submissions with a $5,000 prize pool. This was well received by the community. The streams kept
people liked it.
Hosted by Mizkif,
this is, like, I remember it took me a half hour to recover
first
for this.
OTK Friends.
It was so unpleasant.
With notable moments such as the Great Turkey Play and a game of musical chairs. Just like the real pilgrims used to do. And the streams didn't stop there.
This was some real clown shit, man.
Way too much money was spent on old cardboard and plastic. But at the end, they raised over $275,000 for their first charity.
I'm so glad that meta's done.
Holographic Lugia,
I am. I'm so glad.
For their final event of the year, Asmon hosted the Race to World First Roundtable, a multi-week event following WoW's top guilds, as they compete to complete its newest raid. By this time, the streams were doing great. At the end of 2021, a shareholders meeting was held to discuss the progress of the org and Asmongold love of furries. But what would an org be without a couple original shows under the belt?
That's not it.
Clipped, OTK's first show, was announced a gathering of professional reactors to watch meme compilations.
Yeah, I'll have you guys know, like, Clipped was pretty much my idea. Because, like, you can tell if it's, like, one of my ideas for something the org does if it takes literally no effort. Because I would never actually suggest something that would take time or effort.
Submitted by viewers. It was OTK's biggest success by far, with the host and guests definitely looking like they wanted to be there.
Yeah.
It was followed by their most controversial show in their catalog, Schooled, with most of the class being forced to drop out because they all outed for cheating. So much had been accomplished in a year.
Yeah.
So a $60,000 party was held to celebrate the anniversary of OTK. The constant flickering of cameras, $5,000 worth of sparkles, and a Karen Airbnb host. And the magician was pretty cool. So I'd say
that guy was really badass.
OTK was officially a year old, and things were looking good. But it was time for their family to grow. Known for his dashing good looks and cool vibe, former scene kid Seer was brought on the board. But
I could see Seer being a scene kid.
In partnership with Twitch Gaming, OTK announced their first
IRL
we
had to look up. Wow.
Viewers loved the unique blend of trivia and improv, and absolutely no one called it a ripoff of Deal or No Deal. Next was a match made in heaven. Unhealthy gamers and sports. OTK Game Day, hosted by the guy who lives with soda poppin'. Viewers were treated to Austin's finest struggling to kick a ball into a big-ass goal for 2 hours. Notable moments include Lamont
Bro, like this shit, I remember watching this
multiple times.
My dad got mad at E-Rob for this. My dad straight up said, like, he should not have done that. Like, that was over the line. That was too much.
Asmongold was wise not to take part. Besides, he was preparing to announce OTK's newest members.
This is my weekly shower.
During the second annual OTK Friendsgiving, it was revealed that Tectone would join OTK. And although no one knew who he was, and still don't, he was welcomed with open arms. A few months later, Emeru joined the team. No doubt due to her wicked DDR skills and her love of cosplay. Of course, with more members come more events. Venturing into the esport half of the esports org, OTK held their first tournament, the OTK Apex Invitational. Following the tournament success, yet another new member was announced, Bruce Dropomoff.
I really think like this one was just so much better than all the other ones. I'm gonna be honest. It was just so much better. Like, this is probably one of the best ones that we've done.
This was OTK's attempt to reach an entirely new audience, Zoomers. Which brings us to present day. In a world of clean-cut and professional content, it is refreshing to have an organization that hasn't forgotten their roots. OTK has managed to find a balance between high production and improvisation, which has progressively gotten better as time has passed. I believe this is the reason for their success. But their success cannot be just attributed to OTK members alone. There are dozens of employees behind the scene who keep things running smoothly and
these are the people that do the work.
Manage the day-to-day operations.
Yeah, they're the ones that do the work.
Who would have thought that these 5 guys sitting around a cozy campfire will go on to create the greatest org on Twitch?
Honestly, like, one of the things that, like, sucks is, like, whenever we did this video, like, it was very early on in OTK, and so we didn't really have the opportunity to have, like, Nick and Schlatt in the video and, like, do them, like with the campfire and everything about that. Like, I always find that disappointing. Like, if we could go back, it would be really, really fun to have both of them there and everything like that, man. It would.
Zach.
Yeah?
Zach, we're here.
Asmon, we've been here for like an hour, man.
Is it time for me to stop stalling?
Yep, it's time.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, today, as I said, we have an announcement. And if you haven't gathered already, this is no ordinary stream. Gentlemen, it's time. Well. Turns out that sometimes you get a second chance. Sometimes we get another opportunity to sit around this campfire. It's a little bit warm, so we're a little bit farther away from it. And today, guys, we have everybody here, as well as our two new members, new owners, Nick and Schlatt. How do you guys feel?
I feel great, man.
You feel great?
You know, I really loved not being in the video at all. You were talking about all the announcements.
No, you were in the video. Remember, like, Miz, it showed you, and it was like you were, like, really bored, and you didn't want to be there.
Right.
Yeah, it's just we have a lot of clips of that, and so,
I get it.
yeah, it's hard to put them all together. Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Well, honestly, for me, I am just so happy to be invited to things. Like, no one ever talks to me. No one ever invites me to stuff, and, you know, I'm finally here at the campfire with the rest of you guys, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. This is just... I'm just so grateful to be here.
Yeah, I just wanted the equity, to be honest. I mean,
yeah,
okay. Offered me
I just want friends, so.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't?
That's about it, yeah.
Even, like, are we friends with them?
Well, I mean, we can, the thing is, like, are the cameras on?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, we're friends.
Best friends.
Yeah, we're friends. Absolutely, guys, 100%. And that's kind of how this thing started. It was like a little bit less than 2 years ago from now, and, you know, 2 years ago, and I went on, and I remember I opened up loot boxes in BFA, and I goofed around for like 4 hours, and then I did the announcement for OTK, and then we had the year, the 1 year anniversary, and that was a
great success.
That happened.
Oh, that was
best event we ever
did happen. Yeah, it was one of the best events.
Yeah, easily.
There were so many moments though too that weren't on camera with big failures that I thought were...
We actually, Rich is right. We've had a lot of really huge failures that you guys actually don't even know about. One of these days I'll have to go ahead and talk about them, but, you know, I think that usually I talked about like one of them, and then everybody was like, hey, shut the fuck up, Baldy. Like, we don't need to hear about this. Yeah, we don't need, like, but just keep that to yourself. We don't need the whole world to know about this one, okay? Like, let's at least have one of these things not make it to Twitter or Reddit, right? That's about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Just thinking about, like, how much we've done in the last, it's been, what, like a year and a half now?
Yeah.
And how much the org has grown and how much we've learned and, like you said, how much we've failed and how much we've succeeded. And everything that we do is, it's like a culmination of all of that, right? Like, it's a culmination of all of our experiences, both before the org and after the org, and we're always growing.
Yeah.
So.
It's really wild, too, like watching the video and seeing everything stacked up next to each other. Also, Mizkif is the only person who's gotten more attractive in the org.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I saw those pictures, and I feel like I'm the only one that looks moderately better. Esfin, you look the same.
Yeah, I loved watching the Twitter video Dexerto made of your hair over the years. They made like that compilation.
Yeah, and then they asked me to do. Right after that, they asked me to make a documentary with them. So I think that's why they did it. They were
you
just
going
trying
to
to butter me
narrate
up.
your own documentary?
Oh, did you like my documentary?
No. Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ice's. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was great, man. Honestly, it really was good.
Can you do me a favor? Can you not put up your react? That's going to kill my video.
Oh, really? I heard about that. Yeah, some people upset about that for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, like we've had, it's like, and it all started really. It's kind of weird. It started with Classic WoW. Because, like, originally, well, it was, like, Rich and I, so, like, we did Allcraft together for a while, and, like, that was good. And then Classic WoW got announced, and then S-Fan got his YouTube channel shut down. And then I basically met S-Fan through himself getting shut down.
Yeah.
And then we met Tips a little bit after that, and we did the Classic WoW, the tournament. And Tips, you did that whole Duelers League. I remember, like, whenever we found out you did that shit all by yourself, after we tried to do it with 3 of us, I was like, man, well, we got to get somebody on here who does some work.
I don't know if you remember, but the night before, we were trying to figure out what the rules were going to be for our tournament. We just stole all of Tips' rules.
You know, it is what it is. Year and a half of the same stuff, but
you changed one thing to make it look
it's okay. It's
like,
okay, though.
No, we're not going to let people use this trinket.
Yeah.
Me and Tips did Classic Cast together, so like I had the pass. Yeah. So it was cool. So you know, it wasn't a big deal.
Nick was even at that tournament, though.
True, he was.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yeah, you and Chance came
and you set the whole thing on fire.
Oh yeah,
so, like, did you ever see this?
No.
So basically,
I don't even know what World of Warcraft is, to be honest.
So
neither do we.
Basically, you know what? If you ever watched Game of Thrones,
no.
What?
I don't. You know what? I had a joke and now it's dead.
What do you do all day?
Yeah, I make a video a year.
For us.
And for OTK.
Yeah.
And then on my main channel, I just sit and react to TikToks, which
That
I
makes
think
sense.
half of us are really familiar with anyways.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly,
I love sitting and reacting and profiting off of other people's content. What was that, 250 million views in a month on the
No, that was just on one channel, by the way.
Right.
But obviously, we've had a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot of times, and we've always written them off and said the easy thing that I think Miskif just said offhand, we're a new org, these things happen. Well, not anymore. Because today, I would like to announce our partnership with WePlay. There it is, boys.
Yeah!
There it is.
Baby!
There we go.
We did it!
All right. Guys, I want to talk to you all a little bit about the Games Expo. Tomorrow at 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern Time, we are doing the Games Expo here at the WePlay studio. And I want to say, as y'all can see, we made a whole lot of plans. And this is crazy. Oh, my God. I'm looking good. So, yeah, we got everything ready, and I'm excited.
Chat, we are very excited to show you guys this. We have a lot more in store. That is way too dank. I told you,
guys,
it's the same
turn your speakers down. Turn your speakers down, chat.
I gotta tell
daddy.
you guys, obviously, we got a game that we want to show you guys. We have so many. We have a lot of them planned, but there was one game that we were just so excited to show you, so excited for you guys to get the first look on. This is a world premiere, and I would say what it is, but I think it'll just speak for itself. Take a look.
The cringe brought ruin to this world, but it didn't feel cringe enough. Until now. Level up, learn new abilities, and slay your enemies with more swagger.
Guys, relax, relax. It is fine. Don't worry. Nobody is making a game about Rich. If they did that, not only would they go bankrupt, so would Rich from buying all the microtransactions. So, yes, this is just an example of the augmented reality that we can do. It's going to be incredible. And a lot of what we're doing, we talked about having guys be able to be a part of the show or be able to part of different things we do remotely, right? Do some of the augmented stuff, whatever. But not only that, there's like they call it virtual set extension, right? So we're gonna take these sets and be able to do just huge, grand, awesome things, and it's just gonna look like it's way bigger, like it's gonna be larger than life. So hope you guys enjoyed.
That's LA. Yeah, that's just LA.
Yeah, it's just LA. That's just LA.
Wow.
And we're back.
Oh my, wait, holy shit. I never saw this transition. Oh my God.
Isn't that nuts?
Oh my God, wow. Okay, guys.
Tech guys.
Listen, I gotta say, this has been one of the biggest and craziest announcements we have ever done. And I have to say thank you to everybody at WePlay for making this possible. Also, one big shout out I wanna give is to all the people that work on OTK that you guys don't really see that work behind the scenes. They've been working especially with tips to make all this possible, and it's been such a tremendous undertaking, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's really made this possible.
We've got the best team in the business, for sure. A lot of passionate people.
Absolutely. And yeah, again, guys, I always say that, you know, the main people I want to say as well, thank you to, is you guys. You guys have been so supportive over these past 18 months or so, where we've been an org, and it's so much to the point to where we're doing this. And I've said before, the best way to say thank you isn't by saying thank you, it's by making better content, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing tomorrow at 11 Central, no, 1 Central, 11 Pacific, with the OTK Games Expo that's going to be here, right here at the WePlay studio. So guys, I want to say so much thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support over these past years, for today, for everything. We really appreciate it. So guys, it's about all we've got, to be honest.
Chat, just remember that tomorrow at 1 p.m. we will be doing the Game Expo with everybody in OTK. So it's not just us. Yeah. We've got the crew. Is it possible to show the crew? Can we show?
I don't know if we can.
Are we allowed? Can we show?
We actually don't have that technology.
Oh yeah.
That's technology that we don't have yet. Yeah. But everything else we can do. We said a lot of times. Let's just clarify one more time. 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern.
It's pretty impressive that I fucked up the time for my own show.
You didn't, not only you, but I think all of us did it.
I think that we did, yeah, that's great. Well, to be honest, guys, I'm going to just let you know that we actually planned on doing this earlier, but we tweeted out the picture of a time that was later, and so...
We're still a new org.
These things do happen. We don't have people that that's a new thing we gotta get sorted out. But guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody at WePlay. And again, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early in the morning at 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. I didn't fuck it up. How about that? And so, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you later.
See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.